This is part two of our Yankees trade deadline targets. If you haven't watched part one, go and check that out. But we're going to be giving you six more guys we believe the Yankees could go out and get. Up first is Luke Weaver. Obviously, we remember him. He's 32 years old and he's pitching for the Mets. He's making 9.5 million this year and he's going to make 12.5 million next year, and he's having a fantastic season. He's been one of the best relievers in all of baseball, has a 2.00 ERA, and in 24 innings pitched since May 1st, he hasn't allowed a run. So of late, he's been really locked in. And if you look at his baseball savant, it's just fantastic. It is red everywhere. He throws that four seam changeup and cutter. I think the intriguing thing about bringing him in is you already know what you're going to get out of him. You already know he can handle New York. He's a proven reliever, and we've seen the Yankees trade for relievers, and they come to the Bronx and they just don't get it done. Camilo Doval is a very recent example of that. The problem with trying to acquire him is, are the Mets really going to trade him to the Yankees? And are the Yankees going to want to take on that much salary for a reliever? I just don't see the Mets trading him to the Yankees to try to help the Yanks win a World Series. But if the Yanks overpay, maybe the Mets could eat some of that salary. We know they have a lot of money and maybe they could get a deal done, but I do think it's unlikely.
At number five, we have Brennan Bernardino, 34-year-old lefty reliever for the Colorado Rockies. He's making $900,000 this year, and he has a lot of control, not a free agent until 2030, so essentially towards the end of his career. The Yankees and Rockies have connected on quite a few deals over the past few years. Maybe the Rockies send him over as a thank you for giving us TJ Rumfield. He's having a very good season and like 400 at bats this season. And Brennan is kind of like a little bit of an upgraded version of Tim Hill. Very similar pitcher, lefty, relies a lot on getting ground balls, not going to strike too many hitters out. But the one thing that he does a little bit better than Tim Hill is limit hard contact. Even though Hill is keeping the ball on the ground, Brennan is also doing that and limiting hard hit rate, 96th percentile in average exit velocity. Might not be one of the high leverage guys, but definitely helps that bullpen.
At number four, we have Luis Ariz. He's been a Yankees trade target for the last 100 years. He's 29 years old and he's playing second base for the Giants. He's making $12 million this season, and he's a free agent after this year, and he's having a fantastic season. I mean, 326 average, 4 home runs, 824 OPS. I think he has a 3.5 K percentage or something crazy this year. He strikes out the least amount of anyone in the league, which is why I think he'd be a perfect fit for the Yankees at the top of that lineup. We've seen in the postseason at times the Yankees bats go cold, need a way to manufacture runs. Look, Luis Ariz is going to put the ball in play. We saw what happened last year with Toronto, just spraying balls all over the field. And the Yankees would find their leadoff hitter. No question about it. Luis Ariz is going to bat leadoff, and he's not playing that bad defensively at second base this year. But the biggest problem with this is Jazz is currently occupying second base for the Yankees. He's making 10.2 million this year, and he's also a free agent. So the Yankees would probably have to move Jazz unless they wanted to try putting Ariz at third base, which he's not good at all defensively over there. Jazz is not really that good defensively at third base either. So it does make things tricky. I think you would have to trade Jazz. But look, I think Luis Ariz would be a really, really good fit for this Yankees lineup. This may be a move that I do, depending on how the next month of Jazz goes.
Number three, we have John King, 31-year-old lefty reliever for the Miami Marlins. He's making $1.5 million this season, and he's a free agent in 2028, so another year of control after this season. Now, we all know the Marlins are playing some really good baseball right now, 46 and 41. They're essentially tied for the final wild card spot. You would need them to fall off a little bit. And it is possible, right? I think they were like 20 and 6 in the month of June or something, some crazy stat that's probably not sustainable. If they have a bad July, it's very possible they could be shipping this guy off. And the Yankees actually already tried to trade for John King back in, 2022 when they got, or 2021 when they got Joey Gallo from the Rangers. But John King failed his medicals, and that's when the Yankees ended up getting Joely Rodriguez instead. Yankees clearly like King. I guess it's a matter mostly of if the Marlins fall out, but if they do, King is a very good reliever. He would be one of the high leverage guys, 1.95 ERA this season. Would be a great addition to the bullpen.
No doubt about it. He throws a lot of pitches. He has that sinker. We know the Yanks are going to love that, but sinker, slider, changeup, sweeper, curve, and four seam. I mean, he is the whole kitchen sink he's going to throw at you. And he's only making 1.5 million this year. So you got to love that. I'm kind of hoping the Marlins fall out of it because I would love me some John King. At number two, we have Hunter Goodman. He's 26 years old. He's the starting catcher for the Colorado Rockies. He's making $810,000 this season, and he won't be a free agent until 2030. And if you look at his numbers, he's having a fantastic year. He's one of the best catchers offensively in all of baseball, 27 home runs. He hit 31 homers last year and made the All-Star team. And you're going to look at it, his numbers, and be like, oh, this guy's a Coors merchant. He's actually not. Out of his 72 career home runs, 38 have come on the road, and 18 of his 31 homers last year were away from Coors. So he actually hits better on the road, which is encouraging from a player that's coming from Colorado. He does strike out a lot. His defense is not great, although it's said to be getting better, and he would cost a lot. I mean, he's under control for a while. Like I said, not a free agent until 2030. I don't know if the Rockies would want to deal him. And if the Yankees are going to try to bring him in, it's going to cost a lot. But the positive side of it is you would be locking up catcher and you would have some stability at that position going forward. He's also a right-handed bat, so that helps there. But he can definitely launch some home runs. And hey, why not add more power to an already power-loaded lineup for the team that leads baseball in home runs?
At number one, we have Tariq Skubal. No background needed. Everyone knows who this is. And he is not one on our list because we're saying that the Yankees have to get him or even should get him. He is number one because he is by far the best player available at the trade deadline. I mean, he's one of the best pitchers in baseball. He can turn a 500 team into a World Series contender, and he could turn a team like the Yankees into the clear favorites to win the World Series. With that said, it's all dependent on the price. It might be crazy. We heard in the offseason it was Rice and Schlittler and other names. Thank goodness the Yankees didn't even consider that. And, if it's anything close to that, you're just going to have to pass. And, maybe a team like the Dodgers or Nightingale link the Braves as the favorites. Maybe they make the overpay. It doesn't have to be the Yankees. But if it is, if you float some names around and it seems like it's not going to be a crazy overpriced trade, it makes your rotation one of the best rotations of all time, and you are the clear favorites to win a World Series. You're going all in if you make this move, but you give yourself an excellent chance to win a World Series. But yeah, it's still a little far out, and he's going to be the biggest name available this trade deadline.